What's going on YouTube? It's Guddang775. I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about the Xbox One X enhanced list of games that will be releasing November 7th, the same day as the Xbox One X, and you can download these patches for most of these games that are coming out before the Xbox One X before the Xbox One X drops, and you'll have these already set. You know, download them to external hard drives, and you're good to go. You just pop in, say something like The Witcher 3, pop it in, and it'll be ready to go. You know, you don't have to do like an update, especially for me. Like, my Xbox is not plugged in, it's wireless, and you know, it'd be too much pain in the ass to run a wire from my office there 50 feet all the way down to my living room, so it would be a pain in the ass. But so I'm on a wireless connection, and it takes a little longer to download games from the internet. It does, I mean, for the most part. But my Xbox One S is fine in that regard. But pre-downloading updates beforehand, especially large updates, will be a big help. And a lot of people are worried about that the sizes of these updates are gonna be a little bit too much. But as an Xbox gamer, I've been gaming for a while now on Xbox One, and if you're gonna put some significant time into being an Xbox One, to be playing an Xbox One, most of us already have external hard drives. We had that option for years. Well, I think Sony just got on board recently, like a few months ago, maybe last year or something like that. They just got on board recently with the external hard drive. Now we can, like, I have a 2 terabyte external hard drive right now. That's starting to fill up. Okay, along with a 2 terabyte Xbox One S. So when the new Xbox One X drops, it's only 1 terabyte, and I'm gonna be down to 3 terabytes. Then I'll be full. So unfortunately, I have to upgrade my my hard drive. I'm probably gonna have to up it to like a 4 or 5 gigabyte, maybe 8 gigabyte hard drive, external hard drive. We'll see. Probably go with 8, because the amount of stuff that I plan on playing on the Xbox One X, not to mention the enhancements. Okay, those 4K enhancements, they're gonna be big. They're gonna be like 100 gigabytes per game. So I mean, to get all the textures, you know, the backgrounds and everything, you know, all that data into the game, they're gonna need a lot of storage. So that's, I think, the only con about, what do you call that, the Xbox One X, is the very large games. I mean, but if you want the best, you're gonna have to fork out a little bit. I mean, I hate to say it, but the Xbox One X price point, $500 for that price point, it's a great deal. I mean, for everything you get in the box. I mean, I can challenge any YouTuber out there, big YouTubers even, Linus Tech Tips, Bitwit, Paul's Hardware, Jay's 2 cents. I guarantee those guys can't build a $500 PC that can do everything the Xbox One X can do. Now, they have to do it with new parts. They have to keep it under $500. They can go a little bit over for tax, I think $525 maybe. It has to have a 4K Blu-ray player that plays 4K and provides HDR. They can't do it. None of them can. And it also has to record 4K 60 with HDR. Yeah, record gameplay. I mean, most computers can't even do that. So, I mean, it's impossible to build a PC, an HD PC, you know, for your living room to do what the Xbox One X can do. Now, that's what gets me excited for the next iteration of Xbox. Okay, in my past video, I said the next iteration of Xbox was probably gonna pop in 3 years, and I still stick to that. Okay, it's 2017 now. Some people might think it's too early, but I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be too early. Come 2020, I think that's when the next Xbox 2 is gonna pop. Now, and in that same video, I'll leave the video right down here. I said that the PS5 was probably gonna drop somewhere, or a next iteration of the PS4 Pro, PS4 Pro S or something was gonna pop 2019. I think it's still gonna be like that. I think I'm still sticking to my guns and to say it's gonna pop 2019. You took a look at the current hardware that's going on right now. We got Ryzen 2 and Vega 11 cards scheduled coming out next year. We don't know if that's going to really happen, because AMD kind of gets lazy, or not lazy. They get, I don't know, it takes them forever to release graphic cards for some reason. But the next iteration or the next round of graphics cards will be releasing next year for AMD. And if the PlayStation 5 releases a year after that, the graphic cards that they're releasing now, like the Vega 56 and the RX 64, which are incredibly overpriced and expensive right now, those things might come down in price a little to where Microsoft and Sony can get a deal on them, because those newer cards will be out. That's just pure speculation. I have no shred of evidence whatsoever. I am just talking out of my ass here, and this is my opinion, so I'm just giving my opinion. But the Ryzen CPUs, they're cheap. They're cheap already. I mean, on sale, Ryzen, if they could probably even go with a Ryzen 7 1700, dare I say, okay, an 8-core processor to keep it, 8 cores, because the Jaguar CPU, that's 8 cores. And if they go with something like the base Ryzen 7 1700, my CPU, my main CPU, has the brain of the operations is Ryzen 7 1700. I bought it for $300. Now, I've seen it go on sale already to like $289, $269. Let's just say in 2 years from now or a year and a half from now, that's probably gonna be down to like $250 or something, $260. It's gonna be cheaper, and especially if Microsoft, Sony buy them in bulk, they can probably get that price down a little bit lower, and they'll have Ryzen CPUs powering the Xbox and the PlayStation, next iterations of the Xbox and PlayStation consoles. And it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a good time to be a console gamer, and that's my first focus, console gaming. I do game on PC, I game on Steam. I like my top-down RPGs. I like Hard West. I like what's the other one? Grim Dawn. Yeah, Grim Dawn. Yeah, I just started playing that. That's awesome. It's like Path of Exile. Path of Exile is pretty good too. And I still play a few other games on there. Fallout New Vegas, I love the mods. I love messing with mods on there. It's a bit difficult though. It's I mean, you gotta get it right. You gotta remove the files and all that. Put this file in here, and if it messes up, with Nexus Mod Manager, it's like, ugh. It's so much easier on the Xbox. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I sound like a fanboy when I say that, but when you play Fallout 4 on the Xbox, I mean, the mods there, you just download them and it sets itself up. You can kind of move the order a little bit to a point, but it's so much easier that way. And I know Fallout has been getting a lot of crap, or not so much Fallout, Bethesda has been getting a lot of crap from the Creation Club. Well, this is one way I deal with it. Fallout's Creation Club. I don't download any mods from the Creation Club. You can just ignore it. Out of sight, out of mind. Sure, you can. It's gonna be there on your screen when you start out Fallout 4, and I understand where a lot of people are coming from, pushed by Bethesda pushing these paid mods. And yeah, this is a tough subject. It's a squeamy subject for the most part, and the way Bethesda's going about and doing it, it's pissing a lot of people off, and rightfully so. But turn around and when they release Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout 5, a lot of people that been wanting to crucify Bethesda, they're gonna turn around and buy that game that pops out. I mean, it's there. That's what it happens every single time. Now, if you really don't like something, don't believe in something, vote with your wallet. Don't buy it. Just ignore it. I mean, there's people people out there that are still gonna buy it though, regardless. Even no matter how much vocally they complain, people will always buy that kind of stuff. I hate to say it, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the next Elder Scrolls 6. I'm gonna buy Fallout 5. I can't get enough of those games. I've been playing these games since Fallout 3? No, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel from the Xbox 360. Or is it the Xbox? I forgot. It's been years. Is it 360? I think it was on the 360. Yeah. That was my first Fallout I ever played. Then I played Fallout 3. Then it's like, whoa! That was a game changer. Then Fallout New Vegas. And I'm sort of going all over the place. But back to enhanced games. I know! I started talking. And I just got off subject. Back to enhanced games. Okay? Xbox One enhanced game list is huge compared to the to the PS4 Pro. PS4 Pro launched with like 30-40 enhanced games, something like that, while the Xbox One X will be launching with 130 plus. Probably gonna be more than that since we still got like 5-6 weeks to go before the Xbox One X drops. You can already tell that the Xbox One X is going to launch on more solid ground. I mean, PlayStation 4 Pro was like a silent release. They didn't really push it much, but Microsoft's going all out here, you know, with the Taco Bell advertising. They're advertising the Doritos. Yeah, they're pushing the Xbox One X, and I was kind of bummed that I didn't get to play the Xbox One X at the Best Buy here, because there wasn't an Xbox set up here. The closest Best Buy that's had a Xbox One X set up was 200 miles away from me in San Antonio for you non-Texas folk. But yeah, the Xbox One X is demolishing the PS4 Pro in that aspect of enhanced games. Now, even though they're getting demolished, Xbox enhanced games is actually helping PlayStation 4 Pro with their enhanced game list, because people are developing for the Xbox One X. They're developing their game, enhancing games or making patches for. That's gonna give them more of a reason to enhance PlayStation 4 Pro's game, because since they're doing it for Xbox, might as well do it for PlayStation 4 Pro that way, and because they have the bigger install base. You know, it's just unfortunate the machine is not up to par at the Xbox One X. You know, that's the only thing, the power-wise. So they might have to take a little bit more time to develop for them, but at least they can get them developed, and they can get profits from both sides of the pond there. See what else, and you know, for Forza, let's talk about Forza real quick. Forza 7, 4K, 60 frames per second, looks exactly like PC. On ultra settings. Okay, there's one thing missing, the anti-aliasing or something like that. Or I think that was that. It'll be a little description here what's missing on the Xbox One X version. But from pretty much what Digital Foundry said, the Xbox One X version of Forza 7 is exactly like the PC version, running 4K 60 on ultra settings. A lot of people said they can't do it, or it's just a racing game. But to get those exact same settings on a PC, you need something like a GTX 1080 or an RX Vega 64 to get that 4K 60. So, I mean, Turn 10 does great work with 4K games. Okay, they're probably gonna keep on pumping out Forzas left and right. I don't blame them, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, they don't fix it. And the reason why I think they can hit 4K is because the reason why they can hit 4K 60, okay, Turn 10 can do it, because they had a lot of time. I think they were one of the first developers to get their hands on a developer's kit, so they pretty much developed this game from the ground up with the Xbox One X. I could be wrong. They could be just be good. I mean, which is starting to sound like the case. They could be one of the best developers out there when it comes to rendering and whatnot. So I say every game that's developed from here on out, that's developed exclusively for the Xbox One X, okay? That game, like any new game that's coming, say after it releases, I mean, these developers will already have these kits in hand since early this year or even last year. So games that are coming out next year or the year after that, those Xbox One enhanced games are we're gonna see more of those Xbox One enhanced games hit that target rate of 4K 60. That's in my opinion. Or at least give people options of 4K 30, 1080p 60, or even, you know, 14, or if the game is really big, really demanding, we'll probably see 1800p 30, you know, 1440 and 1080p 60, something like that. You know, it's gonna give us choices, more options, okay, especially with the newer games that are farther out. So yeah, I talked all over the place today. I mean, la, 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 la. But yeah, I mean, that's my experience. Xbox One X got a bigger enhanced game list. 4K games are coming around, some 4K 60 and some, you know, native 4, and a lot of them are native 4K. Like there's like 30 something titles from native 4K. So a lot of people said it wasn't gonna be able to do that. You know, a lot of big YouTubers and a lot of PC guys still, you know, they still got their dicks in their ears or something. I don't know what's going on. I mean, but hey, you know, everyone has their opinions, like, you know, and that's fine with me. Everyone has opinions. I listen to all opinions, no matter how much it sounds like they got a dick in their mouth. But yeah, that's just me. So it's Guddang775. I want to thank you folks for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos every few days. If you didn't like this video, hit that dislike button, let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate the criticism. This is Guddang775. Thanks for watching. Peace out.